Hey peeps, Gamer Drake here, welcome back to Satisfactory, where it is time to start going up again so we can start some manufacturing processes. So let's build another floor. And just like that, we've got another floor. Right, what we want to do up here is get some encased concrete going. So let's pick a spot, and let's say here, and build ourselves some assemblers. Let's start with one. I want to try and line it up with the floor. It's bigger than a floor, isn't it? Bigger than a tile. Okay, well, it's going to go there. And let's see what encased is going to do. So we're going to need 24 steel and 30 concrete a minute to produce 6 a minute. I think we want to be producing a bit more than 6 a minute. Do we want to create? We want at least 2 of those, I think. Again, this isn't a mega setup yet. That's all going to come all in good time. This is just to enable us to progress. Okay, so we need to somehow get steel and concrete up here. Okay, not a problem. So we haven't really decided how we're going to get stuff out of these belts. Nope, the belts are on the floor below. I forgot, got a new floor. So what I think we're going to have to do is siphon some off that away. And yeah, that's exactly what we're going to do. We're going to take some out of there, bring them over here, and send it up to the next floor. We'll have to extend this platform out a little bit. Send it up to the next floor from here. How far out do we need to come? Only that far, but we'll come out one more so we can gaze up and see what we're doing. So yeah, it's got to go up 2 floors. Okay. Let me figure that one out. Okay, so now we have encased industrial beam coming in, which is great, but we have another problem now, and that is I can't remember how to get upstairs. I have a ladder here somewhere. There it is. That is, it's all very slow. So what we have is our concrete and beams coming up here. As you can see, the beams are slow. They're so slow they've stopped. Yes, the beams are completely choked up, which means our choke point is this concrete. We need to rapidly increase the amount of concrete that's coming through here. Now, part of the problem is I've just taken a load of concrete for building with from our storage container. How do I get to our storage container? Oh, there we go. So, concrete. It's interesting. Why are all these signs dark now? And these ones are all lit up. What is going on? Mission strength? No idea. Another bug, maybe. However, why did I just save that? Did I not? Oh, wow. Whoa. Whoa, bright light. 1. So, for some reason, these signs have all switched themselves off. Okay, I'm not going to worry too much about that. I just want to see one more. Yeah, they should all be on. Save sign settings. Never mind. Anyway, the point is, I took a load of concrete out, and now it's filling up slowly. But of course, with its filling up, we're not getting enough production over there. So, we need to do something about that. And the obvious thing, if I can get down here, is to increase our facility here. Because at the moment we have just 60 limestone coming in, so 30 from each side a minute, and these are processing 45, well, not even all of it. So what I'm going to do is increase this production. Question is, where am I going to increase it? I'm going to have a think about that. One moment. Okay, done. I've replaced these two concrete limestone miners with a Mark II one, and the Mark II, this one's only just been replaced. I'm still waiting for this to catch up, but we should see very quickly, I hope, that the amount of concrete coming down there, or the limestone coming down there, will be increased. This is really coming off the one line. We're going through 3 assemblers now, or constructors, which are producing concrete, and that has increased the rate of concrete quite substantially. I think there's a bottleneck here though. Is that because that's a Mark 1? It is. I need this to be Mark II stuff. And this is also Mark 1. That needs to be Mark II. And then this can be Mark II. Doesn't really matter actually, because at this point it will be reduced, but I will put Mark II in all the way. So I've rerouted the concrete coming into our place here like that, and I'll need to put a Mark II at the top as well. So let's go do that, and then we can go and unlock our hypertubes, which I think are going to become vital for getting us around here. Concrete, here we go. This needs to be a Mark II. Hello, there we go. And hopefully we should see concrete coming into there a little quicker. I was going to say, that doesn't seem to be a little quicker. We'll keep an eye on it. Has our second belt caught up yet? It hasn't. We're still not feeding the full quota out into there. Although there it comes. That's when we switch the Mark II on. At that point. So when that now gets to there, this should all be running at full speed. This can now go. It's served its purpose. And we can clear some stuff up. I'll do a bit more of that after. And that's looking a bit better. Now again, this is only semi-temporary, but I have designed, well, I say designed, there's no design really. I have done this in such a way that we can expand this a bit further if we need to, and increase our, feed more concrete into it, or feed more limestone into it to make more concrete as we need. Okay, here comes, I think, whoa, missed. I think, what's going on here? This needs to be a Mark II, which it is. I think we're good. I think we're good. Okay. That means we can now go and unlock hypertubes. And as I was saying, we're going to need that for getting around this factory. As this grows, the hypertubes are going to be critical, I think, to getting us onto the different floors quickly. So let's see what we need to do. Have we got everything? We have. We can just chuck it all in and be done with it. What are we missing? A few more pipe. Okay, I'll go and grab those and we'll get that done. Okay, we're back. There we go. Hypertubes away. So that will give...
Milestone reached. Fixit Incorporated has processed and incorporated frequent Pioneer requests for pipe-based personal transport. Introducing hypertubes. Safe, aesthetic, adaptable, fun. Enjoy a view of your hard work as you soar through incredibly tight turns. Build them today. Note: Fixit Incorporated is not responsible for any harm caused by irresponsible use of this product.
Okay. I think, though, we can put some down here. We can make a little hypertube. I'm not even sure about down here because we're not going to need down here much longer. Let's go up here. From this floor, we can build hypertubes up to each floor. I think that would be ideal. Yeah. Let's start off by making a ramp here so we can actually get into this place without too much hassle. And I think just putting a load of hypertubes along here will work a treat. Now the question is, transport hypertube entrance. Which way is in? That way is in. Okay. So I'm just going to put them here. Got 2 floors at the moment. 2. Yeah. Okay. And the first one is going to come just up to here. And this will need to be a hypertube entrance as well, going that away so we can get out. And then we should be able to connect hypertube from there to there. And I believe we can change the build mode in different ways. I think that's probably the way to go. Maybe, maybe not. It is for now. Okay. And some electricity. Let's plug you in and bring some power up. We already have power on this floor. Plug you in. Okay, let's give it a go. And our power grid has shut down. Okay. Wow. That is not surprising. I've been waiting for that to happen. But that does mean we're going to have to go and upgrade our power plant. And that might have to be the next job. Let's just get this second hypertube in. And we'll have to go up to the next floor for that one. And where's it coming in from? Over here. Coming up to here. So, hypertube entrance, just there. and bring you up to there. I have to go and see how much clipping is going on. Let's build another power there. And we have got power here. Okay. Right. We're going to have to do power next. Oh, they're just not clipping. That's okay. Oops, didn't mean to do that. But there we go. We can now quickly get up and down perfectly. This can go. Right, I'll run over to the power plant and see what the situation is. Meet you over there. Well, peeps, I've added in another 2 coal generators, and I've noticed we've got smoke coming out of the stacks of the original ones. If you remember when we first built them, there was no smoke, and now we've got the same with these new 2. They are working, but they're not producing any smoke. I'm gonna guess this is a server bug of some description. Might be a software bug, client-side bug, I don't know. But they are working, we are producing much more electricity. However, I had to put in another water pump, and only one of them is in use at the moment. The other one I've put in really is an experiment because I struggled to get the first one in, if I'm getting around here. As you can see, it's not in line with this one, and that's because the water here was too shallow. I've just been playing around to see if we can fit another one in, which we can just. So we could put a few more coal power plants up there, but we're really coming to the limit of this power plant. We need to start investigating other methods of... I'm stuck. Start investigating other methods of powering our world. The other thing I had to do to get this to work is replace all of these, going all the way over to the miner, with a Mark III line, and also upgrade the miner to a Mark II miner. So that's solved our power problem for now. Hopefully that is all we need until we complete phase 2 of the project assembly, because yeah, we're going to need better fuel, better power source, and that's not it. So yeah, that's that. Okay, so onwards. I'm struggling to remember what it was we were doing. It's been about 24 hours since I said to you, right, I'm going to go build another or update the power plant, and let's go and have a look what we've got over here. Oh, that's right, we were building the hypertubes to get us up. Do we want to build a hypertube all the way down here? I think we might do, actually. Ah, yeah, especially when we continually miss. Come on, okay. So these should be working. Oh, ha! Excuse me. They're not working because to reboot the power plants, I had to disconnect the cable. So none of this lot's powered at the moment. Just bear with me. Okay, let's reattach the main area to our power network and see what's happened. Let's turn it all on again. We should be okay for a bit. I mean, we've got more connected than we're actually producing. Not by too much, but by a bit. So if everything's switched on all at the same time, we'd be in trouble. But I hope this will do us for a little bit. I have got, yeah, this with me. Perfect, okay. So unfortunately our power went out before we managed to make many encased industrial beams. A few was made, obviously. We're just waiting now for the concrete to come back into the system. And I'm wondering whether we should just upgrade these lines to make them faster. They don't carry anything. But I suppose it doesn't really matter once the production actually gets going, which it's about to do. And we should now see our encased industrial beams continue their production. So this needs 30 a minute. I can't remember how many we're producing. We're producing more than 30 a minute though, I'm sure. And let's just check that this is all working, and then we can move on to the next phase. Yeah. Okay, this is good. And drop down. And eventually we should see them coming into here. Okay. I'm going to go and empty my inventory of what I don't need. And then we will start on our versatile framework. Well, folks, we're by the coal output. This is the coal that we're currently taking by truck all the way over to our base. And I think what I want to do is I want to create a belt network to get it over there for two reasons. One is just over there. You can see I've put down a Mark II miner on a copper node. I want to start extracting some copper. And in fact, in here I'm going to make a little factory to turn that into copper sheet. And I want to move that over to the base. And so we might as well take the coal with it. And I'm just trying to figure out the best way to do this. And I think it is probably following the line of this cable. But I'd rather do it on, let's have a look, I'd rather do it on foundations. So if we made this our first foundation, and try and get it over to our base. Let's give it a go and see how we get. Okay folks, I'm in the middle of sorting this out, but I think we need to get some new pillars and frames and stuff because well, I think it would look better. So what are we going to get? How many tokens have we got? We've got 12 tokens currently. I'm trying to make some stands. I think what we'll do is we'll get the pillar sets, and we will get this one for now. And I'd quite like these frames as well. I think that would be quite good. So yeah, I'm going to get those two. Okay. What do they take to build? Steel. Steel and concrete. Okay. So, back to it. I'll be back. Okay, so we have a conveyor belt system going all the way back, and I have fed the coal into it. It's taken up there. Do I need to put another layer on? I do need to put another wall on. Just to finish that off. One there, and one there. And we'll put a roof on it at some point. And when we've got better foundations and stuff, we'll make those look a little bit better. But it's off the ground, it's not going to get in the way of any of our vehicles, and it's looking good. Could actually run the cable across there as well, maybe. I'll think about that later on. So now we can get on with extracting Oh, what's this? This iron? It is iron. Oh, hello. Didn't see you there. We're not after iron at the moment. We're after copper, which is up here somewhere. Oop. So we're going to... Oh, where is it? Got to find the copper. It's around here somewhere. And we're... Hello, doggo. We're going to extract it. I've completely lost it. One moment. Well, folks, there she is. Thing of beauty, sort of. It's our raggedy constructor setup for copper plate. So we've got 120 ore coming out of the miner. That is being fed into 4 smelters. So the 120 is being split. We've got 30 ingots coming out of each smelter. 2 go upstairs. So that's 60 going upstairs, 60 staying down here. And on both floors they're being fed into 3 constructors. There's 60 going into the constructors and then 30 copper sheet coming out. So we've got 30 up there, 30 down here, giving us 60 a minute, which is then being fed into our conveyor system and should be getting over to our base. Whether it is or not is another matter. I've not been over to check. One moment. Well, folks, it looks like it has made it just fine over here. So now we're going to have to store it, and we're going to be storing it in this container. So let's go set that up. And with that done, we'll be able to get on in the next episode making things like AI limiters and all sorts of wonderful stuff like that. This is our last storage container. Okay. We shall have to invest in more storage, but that's fine. Just make sure I get this lined up properly. It's very difficult to tell. There we go. I've found it's better to do that connector last. I don't know why, it just seems to work safer. So we will bring our... no, I need my other belt. We will bring our stuff into here. Can't afford. Out of plate. Wow. And there they go. Fantastic. They will make their way over. Oh, that's gone up a bit higher than I thought. I'll fix that later because it'll take me a while to delete that and then put it back in. At least it won't take me a while, but it'll take the server a while to realise it's been deleted. Never mind. That should then bring up our stuff into here. And with a bit of luck, any second now, we will see some copper plate appearing in here. Any second now. Any second now. No. Okay, what's going on? It's moving, so it's going somewhere. Let's take the floor out and see if we can see what's going on. It's going up. There it goes, eventually. Slowly but surely, it's coming in. Put this floor back. So we can pop our sign on, and that is that. Bingo. Okay, I also saw a post by Coffee Stain Studios explaining why all these have now gone dark, and to fix them we just have to resave the sign setting, and apparently that won't happen again. We shall see. I shall fix these for next time. As always, if you've enjoyed, please do leave a like and subscribe. It does help me out. And other than that, we will see you next time in Satisfactory. Take care now. Bye bye.